Like, I know people complain about all the shit being dark, but like, nah, it's space. I like the lights dark.
Dude,
How you feeling? How you feeling, bud?
I'm feeling. Are you caught up all the way?
I watched the new one last night, but I was also playing Battlefield, so I might have missed a few key plot points. I need to rewatch it.
Dude, you gotta. I don't want to ruin stuff for you. I mean, were you a fan of the actual TV show?
I was, but it's been so many years that I've seen like the full thing that there's giant holes in my memory.
All right. Well, I don't want to burn it for other people, but there's
It's been pretty
real,
good, right?
Yeah, it's been really good, and they got a really good payoff from like something that happened on the show that I did not see coming. That they're bringing everybody from the show back, man. It's pretty nuts. And are you doing that on purpose, or is that for effect?
Huh? Sorry, I was doing it to the music.
It's like, what the hell is happening
Just
right
give
now?
him something to look at.
Are we twitching?
You having a seizure, kid?
Jesus.
Fine, I'll stop.
That's what I was wondering. I was taking my nose for blood. There's just a character that's not really a huge main character, but there's a huge moment that's happens in the show, and it gets like, I don't say resolved, but it has a really nice update to it. It was really cool to see.
Yeah, it seems to be like it's gonna be a good like epilogue for the TNG like saga or whatever, the story of the Next Generation crew.
It seems like they're getting the ending that they deserve. Like,
Yeah,
somebody, and there's like, dude, the payoffs in this damn show that I haven't seen in other like good TV shows in like forever. Like Game of Thrones, like maybe seasons 1 through 5, where this is leading to that, this is leading to that, and there's always a payoff, no matter how small or whatever you're seeing. It's building up to something else that's gonna happen. There's no wasted screen time. It's amazing,
dude, and the ship's looking fucking beautiful.
right?
Dude, the new Titan looks dope as shit. Like, I know people complain about all the shit being dark, but like, nah, it's space. I like the lights dark. You don't need a lot of light in space.
Well, actually, you need a lot of light in space. It's dark out there. If any, yeah, you need a. I don't know. That didn't make any sense. You should feel bad about that one.
No, because the ambient light of space is dark. You don't need a ton of light. Like, a little bit of light will do you a lot. You don't have to fucking bleach everything out like at the 90s.
Yeah, they can't do that anyway. That was done for very specific reasons and like budget. That it was like that's all they kind of had on at the time. Like,
Well, that's how they would light TV too, is they light very flat.
yeah,
So you can like
Now-
do lots of setups and pickups quickly.
yeah, and they had that 4-3 setup. So they had to do certain things, and now when they hold on, I'm sorry.
Like, the darker definitely looks more cinematic, but it is kind of like, why is it so dark? Like, you need like, you don't have to go full on TNG bleach, but you know, you definitely gonna need a little more light in some
Yeah.
places.
I think that was budget. I know it's budgetary reasons why they, one, to keep it with the theme of the show anyway. Like the guy that Tatalis kind of inherited this way of lighting things and all this
Yeah.
other bullshit. But also, like, they're reusing a lot of stages. There's hide the wrinkles, yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's part of it, and he inherited that fucking style. It's not like you can't just change everything back to the old TNG lighting scheme,
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I like it. I don't hate it too much. It's just kind of a goofy thing. But warning to
It's kind of
anyone
distracting sometimes.
who is feeling encouraged by us talking nice about Star Trek here, don't watch seasons 1 or 2 of Picard. Just watch season
Nope.
3.
Yeah.
Only season 3. You don't need to know anything. When they mention him being a robot, just ignore that.
Ignore it.
Yeah, because that's what they're gonna do.
Did you see that the showrunner for this one, the Tatalis guy went on the Jesus Christ, sorry, hold on.
Terry Metalis.
Yeah, he went on one of the podcasts to talk to people like Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic, and
I didn't see that one. I just watched the one he was talking to Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yeah, it should have been that same one. He was talking to him for a good 2 hours. Everybody started piling on as soon as they saw that he was on, and he was on some podcast. I don't know who they were, but Robert Meyer Burnett were there. That Dave Cullen guy was asking questions, and he was in a tough spot, man. This is what they, their wet dream to actually talk to some of these people, and this guy had the balls to actually do it.
Yeah, he gets a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, and not only that, he was answering honestly, and he actually did push back on him because they were, he knows their videos. He's not stupid.
Yeah,
and they're trying to be nice about it, but they're still shitting on the other seasons. Like, man, this season you can really tell people care to know their stuff, and he's like, well, he had to push back a little bit and be a company man, but
yeah.
I was impressed that he actually went on. Like, they haven't had that kind of interaction in like fucking 10 years. It was cool. It was a cool thing to see.
Yeah, you have to send me a link to that one. I think.
We'll do.
I think I watched the wrong one. I think Robert Meyer Burnett had him on with someone else, and it was just the three of them for like the full 2 hours.
Yeah, I just stumbled upon it. It was live, and I was like, holy shit! I didn't even know that. I just saw like the Drinker, Nerdrotic, and all them were all in one thing. I was like, I didn't even recognize the podcast, but they were on there. And I was like, oh shit, wait, that's the Talis guy they're always talking about. The Talis, whatever how to say it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Tally from now on.
Terry Tally.
Tal, never leave home without it.
All right, so yes, definitely check out Picard season 3. It's on like episode 4, I believe. It's getting pretty good.
It is. I think they're on 5, and I hear the next episode is probably the best one for people who have watched it all the way through already.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it looks like it's heating up pretty good, so it should be a pretty good season. Think of it as like a kind of, goodbye letter to the TNG crew if you were a fan of the of Next Generation.